Hi besties, welcome back to the vlog. Today is Friday, July 26th. Consider this our formal review of the Bedjet. If you watched yesterday's vlog, first of all, if you're new here, we're Sean and Tyler. We upload new videos. We're just two husbands. We upload new videos of our daily life every single day at 2 p.m. plus or minus an hour, depending on if we're running behind. But we literally pick up the camera and vlog every day just of our life. We're trying to have a baby right now, and so we want this archive for our future kids to look back on and for us to look back on. And we've been doing it for like a month and a half now, posting a video every single day. So if that interests you, give us a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll keep doing it. We'll keep doing it anyway, but we'd appreciate the subscription. And our analytics tell us about half of our viewers every day are not already subscribed. So join us. We'd love to have you along. Anyway, if you watched yesterday's video, you saw that we got a Bedjet. We got to the end of the day, and obviously we couldn't review it because we hadn't slept in it yet, but last night we used it for the first time, and today I want to just give it a review before we get to the rest of the vlog, and let you know if you should buy one. So our bed is behind us. We have a queen size bed. We bought the Bedjet 3 and the cloud sheet, the single layer, like the single zone cloud sheet. So when you buy a Bedjet, you can buy, it's the same Bedjet for any size bed, and you don't have to buy the sheet, but they recommend you buy the sheet because the sheet is designed to fit over the hose, and then it blows up into the top sheet and it like covers your entire body. And that was the experience we had last night. We had a great experience with our Bedjet the first night. I will say we had one piece of user error where we didn't like secure the sheet over the hose, and so at some point during the night we kicked the hose out, but like I was able to fix it really quickly, and it was working perfectly again. So the Bedjet we bought, the machine is the same for everybody. You can buy it with the remote or just app only. I think with the remote is a little more expensive. We bought it with the remote, but of course you can connect it to your Wi-Fi network and have it on an app, and we will do that. I haven't set it up on the app yet, but that way me and Tyler can control it in case, I don't know, if a remote comes at our house at some point, it does get lost, so we'll set it up. But we open the box, it comes together super fast. It probably took all of like 10 minutes to set up. The sheet, the cloud sheet itself, again, not a requirement, but they say most people have them. They are kind of expensive. It's like a $150 sheet on top of the cost of the Bedjet. I think all in, I spent like $550 on both after taxes and all that stuff. But it washes like a regular sheet. There's nothing like electric in it. You wash it like you would any other bedding. You just take it off of the hose and put it in the thing. And the remote has several options on it. There's a touch screen. No, it's not a touch screen, but there's a screen up here that tells you if it's on or off, the temperature, and when it's on, it will tell you like the actual the temperature it's set to and what's like actually blowing out. So essentially the Bedjet is like a cooling heating system, like a mini air conditioning that sits under your bed, and I'll show you that in a second, and then I'll show you it in action. And so to cool, I think it will turn itself off after 10 hours or whenever time you set. You can adjust the fan speed, the time, and the temperature. We had ours set to 68 degrees last night. Pretty cool. That's how cold we usually keep our house, but of course once you get into bed, your body heat like warms the bed up, so that kept it like at that temperature like all night. Like that cool, you know, when you get into bed and you have that like the feeling of laying on like a cold mattress or a cold pillow the first time, it keeps your bed like that like the entire night. So if that entices you, we do have it in our description through our Amazon storefront. You can also buy it from Bedjet directly. That's what we did. But we buy it through Amazon. Through our link, we'll get a commission. We're not being paid to post this with our 270 something subscribers or 260 subscribers. So we're not being sponsored. I just love this product. We've only used it one night. So yeah, temperature, time, fan, you can adjust down here. The temperature I think goes up to 110 degrees. I don't know why on earth you would like that, but I imagine on like the winter days, we live in an old house, it's not insulated the best, so it can get pretty cold in here. I'm really excited to try it, but it's 100 degrees outside right now. I'm not setting my bed to 110 degrees. I think the heat turns itself off after 10 minutes. I don't think it's designed to be on all night, which is a good thing because I think it would be, if you accidentally like put your foot up against the hose, I think you could probably burn yourself. So I think it's probably by design, but you can always just turn it back on. So, and I think these down here are settings so you can like pre-save, like you can just save settings. I haven't messed with that yet, so I can't really speak much to it, but let me show you the actual Bedjet setup. So here's our bed. We do have like a steel Amazon bed frame that I've had for years. Honestly, I've bought wooden slat bed frames, the Amazon Zionist ones, whatever, hold up really well. So we have a duvet cover that's up here. I have it off, like just up here, just so I can show you the Bedjet. This is so we have our regular sheet and mattress pad underneath. This is the cloud sheet that comes with, or that we bought with the Bedjet, and then so you sleep between your regular sheet and the top sheet, like any other top sheet, and then that is our comforter. And so the Bedjet itself, I'm gonna take you guys under my bed. I don't know what's under here. The Bedjet, it's about that size. It plugs into the wall behind it, and there's a hose that comes up. It is fastened to our bed by this little post right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes underneath the bed, and it has like something to prevent it from sliding, and then the hose comes up into the cloud sheet. The cloud sheet has 3 different holes on it. They're queen size one anyway. There's one here, and then there is one on each side. So if you want it to favor one side, so I sleep the side closest to the door, so let's say like I wanted my side to be cool but Tyler didn't, I could just move the hose over to this side. And there's one on this side as well, but the hose goes in, and when you set it up, you want the hole to come underneath the full hose. That's what we did wrong last night. We just had the tip in there, and then you can like fasten the buttons around it to keep it in place. If it does not stay in place, I'm sure a zip tie or something could work as well. And then you want to make sure that all of the buttons on the rest of the sheet are completely fastened so you don't lose air. But then I'm gonna show you how fast this works. So I'm gonna turn it on, press the cool button. It's set to 68, but it's actually 65 right now, or 66 right now. And then you can literally see it inflating the whole sheet. And obviously once you have a comforter on there, it's not going to stay that puffy, you know, it just doesn't work that way. But that you're sleeping under that, so it's cooling your entire body, and you can feel it within a minute or two. And then you notice on the actual remote itself, I don't know if you can see it, it says it will automatically turn off in about 10 hours. But obviously, like any other appliance in your house, don't leave it on unsupervised. But yeah, so we live in this old house, and there's turbo mode too, and you can adjust the fan speed. I found the sweet spot for the fan to be between 60 and 80% last night, but 80% will get your bed pretty cool pretty fast. I mean, that's the Bedjet. I mean, it's a remarkably simple product that works really well, is my experience on it. And I've wanted one for such a long time. And then we were listening to Jake Shane's podcast, Therapist, and he's like, oh, I have a Bedjet. And that was my sign to go ahead and buy it. And especially because I sleep really hot. And that wakes me up more times than not. But last night, we actually slept until 9 a.m. this morning, which is crazy. We don't do that. So I think that's a testament to this machine working. Obviously I can't really explain how it feels, but I think the closest I can get is like, you don't really, the fan makes good white noise, but you don't like feel it because it's going into the sheet, so it's not like you feel something blowing at your feet the entire night. It's like over you in a way. And then, but I think the best way I can put it is like when you first get into bed and it's like cold and like the sheets are cold, it's like that, but it like never goes away. Like it's so good. But anyway, I gotta get my day started. Well, I've already started my day. It's almost noon. We're starting the vlog late today. We have a couple of B-roll clips that we will include here of just our morning so far. We watched RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars. Today was the season finale. I won't spoil it. I will say the queen I wanted to win did not win, but I'm completely happy with the drag queen that did win. Tyler is currently at Orange Theory for his 201st class. He goes like 4 of these a week. Today, but on Fridays he does like all strength, which is his favorite kind of class. You may be asking yourself, why don't I film my workouts or talk about my workouts? And that's because I have fallen out of my workout routine, and I really want to get back into it, but work has been so busy, like so busy lately, and I think I just have a hard time getting like when I get busy, it's the first thing I cut is like taking care of myself, which I know I shouldn't do. Tonight we're going to see Deadpool. So the rest of the vlog will be like our afternoon and evening instead of the morning, which is all good. So tonight we're gonna go see Deadpool, and it's the opening ceremony of the Olympics. I'm kind of bummed we're skipping it, but we're seeing Deadpool instead, but I'll catch the highlights. And yeah, you can tell I have energy today because I actually slept a full night because of the Bedjet. At least that's what I'm chalking it up to. So I will get back to work, and I will catch you guys another time.
Morning vlog. We had a pretty slow morning this morning. We woke up late, we woke up at like 8:30, and that's pretty late for us. We are usually like here lately. I've been like up and out of the bed at 7. So yeah, and then we went downstairs. Sean worked a little bit, and we watched the season finale of RuPaul's Drag Race. I thought it was a pretty good season. I thought a lot of queens had really good performances. I really like Georges. I just think she's so fun to watch on stage. Yeah, so I'm about to go work out here in a minute. But before I do, I have a couple of minutes, and I am going to spin my new record for a little bit before I head out. So.
I have an unboxing. we order a lot of stuff. And we get a lot of packages. But this was not something I ordered. This was sent to me by Small Rig. If you recall, I've mentioned it a few times. We have these lights that we put in the cold shoe adapter on our camera cages. They fit like right here. We have one from Ulanzi right here. It's really good. I really like this one a lot. It's a little more expensive than the smaller one, but it just sits on top of your camera and gives you a little light. And it works really well. It's pretty simple. But I had a Small Rig one, was the first one I bought, and it worked exactly one time. Well, it worked several times, but I could only charge it one time. And I posted on YouTube that it broke, and I got Small Rig reached out to me, and they sent me a new one. They said it was a flaw in the first one, and I thought, because I was like outside of the return window on it, so I was like, okay, whatever. It was like a $10 TikTok shop purchase, like, you know, whatever. I'll just order a new one. Especially, I like Small Rig's other products. We use their cages on our cameras. There's one on the Sony ZV-E10, and there's one that's built for the DJI Osmo Action 4. If you have a chance, they're made of steel. They're really high quality, and it gives you more like mounting points and adapter points on your cameras. But anyway, let's hope this one works better. I will say off the bat, this is cheaper than the Ulanzi one I showed you. It does feel like a little more plasticky. Granted, this one feels a little heavier than the other one did, and it also turns on right out of the box. Last time I had to charge it, so maybe the last one was a dud. But this one, you can actually switch between warm and cool light, and then there's like a dial on the back that adjust. But this and the Ulanzi one are both, they're two different price points. The Ulanzi one was like $24. This is like, I literally think like $10. They're both good products. Hopefully this one lasts a little longer. And all of it's in our Amazon shop, which is in the description. I know I've said that earlier with our Amazon shop, but you know, I don't want to be too promoty, but everything that's in there are products that we actually use. So if you see us use something, chances are it's in that shop. Tyler just got back from Orange Theory. Do you want to say anything?
It is almost 2 o'clock. I am sitting here with this damn dog, and I don't really know what I'm doing the rest of the day. I washed Sean's shoes for him. You will have to wear another pair tonight because they will have to dry. But Sean has these white Adidas shoes that he is the only shoe he wears pretty much, and they quit making them. I washed them the best I could, like with OxyClean and scrubbed and stuff, and they're drying. I really think it's probably about time for him to give those shoes up.
Never.
But yeah, so I did some dusting and stuff this morning, so I'm just sitting here right now.
I'll show you the shoes in question probably tomorrow when they're back on. I think they're the Adidas Alpha Boost or Ultra Boost, and they make the Alpha Boost now. But I really like those shoes, and they don't make them anymore. And yeah, I've had them for like 4 years, and I've taken good care of them. But they've been like running shoes, gym shoes. But if it's time to let it go, it's time to let it go. But I gotta get back to work. I have a meeting in a little bit. But Fridays are usually lighter, so. Oh
yeah, they sell them on like the resale sites now for like $300, $400.
I will not be doing that.
Yours would not.
I will not be selling them. Yeah. But 2, I will not be buying $300 shoes that I think I bought for $70 4 years ago. So anyway, I'm gonna hand you guys off to Tyler, and he will tell you what he does with the rest of his day, and I will catch you when I'm done working, probably.
We're getting ready to go to the movies. We're going to see Deadpool. Yeah, I know it's going to be a madhouse at the movies. We already looked at the listing for our movie, and it's packed. So we're stopping at Walgreens to grab water and snacks, because that stuff's $1 million freaking dollars at the movies. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We will let you know what we think. I laid in the Bedjet for a little bit earlier, turned the heat on. I watched the Vice President on a podcast, but I really, really liked the heated portion. That is going to be so nice during the winter.
I also like the heated portion. I thought I was going to hate it, but I took a little 30-minute siesta earlier today, and and I put the heat on, and it was so nice. I'm like, this...
It's almost like spa-like.
Yeah, it's like luxury. Yeah. But we're going to Walgreens to get some snacks.
Movie snack haul. Sean got his Diet Coke, which he always gets. Me saying that, I don't always get the same thing too. I got Propel, which I always get. My favorite Propel is kiwi strawberry, but they haven't had it at Walgreens. So I got watermelon, but I liked the watermelon last time, so that works. And then Sean got cookie dough bites. And then Sean also got the Sour Bite Octopus. I will just be eating some popcorn when we get there. So, I used to love cookie dough bites. Used to be when I was a kid, my favorite candy at the movies was a Nerds Rope. And then I started taking cookie dough bites to the movie. Then I started taking cookie dough bites to the movies, but then I grew up and got stomach problems, and now I can't eat chocolate. So, yeah. But headed to Deadpool. We'll update you on the review. I'm excited to see it. I just think Deadpool's funny.
I also think Deadpool will be a good movie to turn my brain off after a long week. It's like a superhero movie. It's not gonna be too serious. I remember I went to go see the last one. Has it been 5 years?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time since the last one came out. And I remember I fell asleep during it. I went to the midnight showing, and I do that often, and I fool myself thinking I can do it, but I am not the young person I once was. And so
I even thought, even when we were at the 10 o'clock movie the other night, I was kind of struggling.
When we were in Chicago, we saw Wonka, and
you fell asleep.
Yeah, Dream Scenario. I couldn't tell you a single thing about either movie. The seats were heated. They reclined all the way back. It was midnight. I went straight to sleep. The Sour Bright Pussies, that's for Jake Shane. I'm a Jake Shane fan first.
Well, pussy first.
Everything else second. Our movie theater never has this many people here. I cars here. And we're still ways away.
Hey guys, it is so hot. It was so hot in our movie. I don't think any bit of air conditioner was on. I liked the movie. I think I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Sean said he would give it a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5.
It's just, I don't love that kind of movie. I don't love superhero films. If I had to pick some, that would be my kind of superhero film. But it's just I forgot that straight men
are stands.
They stand this shit.
Yeah.
And we were in their space.
Yeah.
We were inhabiting their zone. And I forgot they stand up, they cheer, they woo 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 woo. But that's what I do when Beyonce posts an Instagram story. So I get it. But I haven't been to opening night for a superhero film since probably Avengers Endgame. And no, I'm not hating. I forgot that was a thing. And then on top of that, the movie theater was easily 80 degrees. And every seat was booked. But some fools came in there. I think they snuck into the movie theater and they thought they were gonna get away with it. And people kept coming in and be "Oh, you're actually in my seat," and they'd be "Oh, what?" obviously the people who came in and knew exactly where their seat was, they were in the right, but it was very clear what they were trying to do. But the car behind me doesn't have lights on. But the movie was good. It was objectively pretty good. Ryan Reynolds did a good job. Hugh Jackman did a good job. It's crazy, like, seeing him, like, older, because I remember Hugh Jackman, like, when he was first Wolverine. And then there were pieces I missed of, like...
Can't remember stuff from the old movies.
I can't remember stuff from the old movies, like, where... I don't want to spoil anything, but where the stuff that makes the Marvel fans cheer happened, that I, like, didn't remember. Here, hold the camera on. Right. I didn't remember, like, what had happened, or... Yeah, I gotta do some Wikipediaing, but I would say a 3.5. I don't think you need to watch the other films. Again, it had been so long since the original Deadpool film, but it was, like, as far as Marvel films go, this was pretty lighthearted, and I liked it. But only a 3.5 out of 5. Tyler can give his review.
No, I just said 4 out of 5, but I like Deadpool. I think it's really funny. And yeah, lighthearted, and it just makes me laugh. It's like, I don't know, I like it. I'm like not big on superhero movies, but like Deadpool is my favorite superhero movies. So, but we're on our way back home, and I'm ready to get in some air conditioning because it's hot.
And we have an air-conditioned bed now.
Yeah.
Which is exciting. You can go ahead and close the vlog.
But we're going to close the vlog out here for tonight. So thank you guys for watching this one. If you're not subscribed, do that. And we will see you in the next one, hopefully.
Tomorrow. See you tomorrow.